Texas born and bred, Chuck Tiller discovered his love for radio when KLBS became Top 40 Kilt in 1957. He was hooked. Following his graduation from Bel Air High School, Chuck got his first radio job at KTLW in Texas City. After that, he made stops in Bay City, Conroe, and Corpus Christi. Chuck returned to Houston in 1975, landing at KNUZ. After jobs at Keener and KFRD, Chuck was hired at Kilt, where he did overnights and produced the Hudson and Harrigan Show. In 2005, he was recruited by Salem Radio to be part of the team that put KNTH on the air. During his time at the station, Chuck has produced morning shows with Sam Malone, J.P. Pritchard, and Tom Fontaine. Currently, Chuck is operations manager for both of Salem's Houston properties, KNTH and KKHT. And today we welcome Chuck Tiller to the Texas Radio Hall of Fame.
You know, the Broadcast Museum has everything. Look, there's the first automation system right there. The Blair piano. Can you imagine somebody back in the early days put a microphone and goes, hey man, we don't have to have a disc jockey. But it just goes to show you, there's all kinds of great things here at the Broadcast Museum. It's a pleasure to be here. It's such an honor to be with all these other people who've come into this business, enjoying the wrestling that's been here since this fine group of folks got together in 2002. There's so many people I could thank, so many situations I could tell you, so many stories, good and bad. I know, I'll tell you a bad one, okay? How about a bad one on the radio? I was working at KIOX in Bay City. It was September, I guess, of that year, in 1973. I'd do the 6 to midnight show. I said, okay, great, now I've got to come back and do 6 a.m. because the morning guy can't make it, so I'll get off at midnight, go to the garage apartment, snooze, get up, be back down here, okay? And I'm doing 6 to noon, and everything will be fine. So I did. The Astros were playing Cincinnati. The game went 23 innings. It was up until 3 a.m. Oh, okay, I'll take a nap, I'll be fine. So I did, took a nap, got back to the station, worked 6 to noon, 10 minutes to noon. The dude calls me and says, hey, I'm so sick. I can't come in. Oh no. Okay, fine. I called the program director. The phone didn't answer. He wasn't going to come in and do it. So hey, the show must go on. So here I am. So at noon, what's going to happen? Thank goodness for Dallas Cowboy football. They were going to come down from TSN from 1270 KFJC in Fort Worth, from 1270 KIOX in Bay City. I was so tired. So tired. I got the game started. Thanks again for listening to another great Dallas Cowboy football broadcast. I fell asleep for 4 hours. Didn't have to worry about missing the commercials. We didn't sell any there anyway. Well, there was one. I played it right at the end. After the guy said, this is 1270 KFJZ Fort Worth. I missed all of the station IDs. I thought, oh, what am I going to do? Oh, God, who am I going to tell? Oh, God. So Monday, I got the ideas. Don't tell anybody. Let's see if this will work. So I waited. Of course, I'm shaking, you know. I've only been on radio a little over a year, and I was scared to death. Nobody came to see me. Okay, well, Monday's gone, now it's Tuesday. Surely they'll come get me Tuesday. They'll come in there, they'll get me off there, and I'm done. Tuesday came, Tuesday went. Wednesday came, started feeling a little better. Wednesday went. By the end of the week, I knew 2 things. They didn't know that it happened, and nobody was listening to KIOX. You know, I always wondered why I had a hard time with my paychecks. They all bounce. You go put them in the bank, and you couldn't get any money. I go, what's going on? I was young and dumb and full of rum. I didn't know what I was doing, you know. Just loved radio, though. That's how I got started. I fell in love when I was a kid. It's what I wanted to do, you know, all these greats on the radio. Finally, I got that opportunity, and I seized it. And I, too, also went to, somebody mentioned Columbia School of Broadcasting. I took a course at Columbia School of Broadcasting. I didn't know I was going to do this, so I took it. And next thing you know, I'm at KTLW in Texas City. $1.65 an hour. A lot of money to drive from Houston to Texas City. With those concrete stairs, 3 flights. I didn't care. It was on the radio. This is what I wanted to do. And here I am, finally making all these trips, working with so many great people like Art Yancey, Joe Ford, great production man, the real Sean O'Neill, one of the greatest production people. And this guy was producing stuff when you had a tape, a splicing block, and splicing tape, putting things together. This guy was dynamite. And so I learned a lot from the real Sean O'Neill. Sean wanted his own jingle at KNUZ. So one day, when he was in production, we found a jingle said, down, 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 on KNUZ, John O'Neill. So he got in the microphone and recorded it on his tracking. That's all he did. And it came out Sean O'Neill. You couldn't tell. That's a great production man right there. And you can imagine what happened when computers came along. Oh man. And so working with Art Yancey and Joe Ford, the real Sean O'Neill, Hudson Inherited, the last Hudson Inherited, Fred Olson and Randy Haynes, great production people. Fred, oh my God, it was all the voices on the Hudson Inherited show, all of them. And he could just go to his face would change when he go to Bob Jetback, you know. It was great, great working with them. Great working with Dana Stewart, 97 Talk FM. I was her producer there. And then finally getting over to KNTH. And I'm still there to this day. I want to say something about David Dillon real quick. Dave, you don't know me, but I know about you. David Dillon single-handedly destroyed KLTR 93.7 Light Rock in a short amount of time. I mean, he took it by storm, by catapulting Coda to Sunny 99.1. Still popular to this day. He did a great job, man. Great Houston broadcaster. And I'm happy to say his son, Ben, works for me. He's sitting right here, too. He's one of the best workers I have, one of my best employees at Salem Radio Houston. All right, I've gone on long enough, I know, because here comes Doug, easy enough to howl. Oh, we don't have watches anymore. So I want to say also thank you to my favorite wife. I stole that line from James Curry in Moby last year. He said that about his. Well, like Sam Brown said, you steal it from me, you stole twice. I was thanking my favorite wife, Sonia, which I affectionately call Put It On You, Sonia, and for putting up with me and learning about radio. Sonia knew me when she was 12 years old. She was listening to KILT. She never could get in. One of the first things she found out who I was complaining about not being able to answer the phone. I didn't answer the phone. It was always busy. Number one station, huh? It's always busy. Thanks again. And if I haven't mentioned it to some of you, there's been so many great people in my career, and it's a pleasure and honor to be a member of this fine group. Since 2002, there's a current crop of great broadcasters here, and this means I'm the caboose. I'm the last one here. Congratulations, everybody.